All right. If you're looking for an adventure that really gets you off the map, somewhere that most people will never see, well, you've landed in the right spot. We are about to take a deep dive into one of Pakistan's true hidden gems. So let's start with this quote because it absolutely nails the spirit of the Haramosh Valley. You see, it's not just a hike. It's this incredible mix of raw, powerful wilderness and a really authentic human culture, all tucked away in the heart of the Karakoram range. I like to think of this as a personal invitation from the mountains themselves. Seriously, this isn't one of those crowded, Instagram-famous trails. This is a call to go explore a valley that feels truly expansive, wild, and completely unspoiled. So, what's the big deal? Well, this slide really breaks it down. Of course, you're going to have your jaw on the floor looking at massive peaks, but what makes this different is the other stuff. You get to see real village life, camp in places that are so quiet it's almost deafening, and just soak in this incredible pastoral culture. Okay, you're interested. Awesome. Let's switch gears and get you ready for it. Think of me as your guide right now, and we're going to walk through all the essential stuff, from the logistics to what you actually need to stuff in your pack. Here are the vitals, the quick and dirty overview. Now, you might see that maximum altitude, about 14,500 feet, and think, whoa, that's high. And it is. But look at the difficulty, easy to moderate. This trek is incredibly accessible, making it a perfect objective for someone who has a bit of high-altitude trekking under their belt. Let's talk about two key pieces of logistics. First up, permits. Simple answer, don't you worry about them. That's our job. We handle all the local paperwork in Gilgit-Baltistan. Your job is to focus on the timing. And the best time, no question, is summer, June through September. That's when the weather is stable and the high passes are wide open. Okay, this is super important. To really enjoy this trek, you have to manage the altitude. My advice is pretty simple. First, get your cardio in good shape before you leave. Then, once you're on the trail, it's all about trusting the process. We build in an extra day just to acclimatize, and your only jobs are to drink a ton of water and go slow. Remember the mountain mantra, slowly, slowly. Now, let's talk about what's in your pack. The number one rule in the mountains? Layers. You need a base layer that wicks away sweat, a fleece for warmth, and a shell for wind and rain. Your boots, and I can't stress this enough, need to be waterproof and already broken in. And don't forget, the sun at altitude is no joke. Sunglasses, sunscreen, and hat are absolutely non-negotiable. All right, prep is covered. Now for the really fun part, the journey itself. We're talking about a path that takes you from the sounds of civilization into the deep, profound silence of the wilderness. Here's the play-by-play. We start with a pretty epic road trip to the trailhead. From there, it's a gradual ascent. And notice day 5? That's your best friend. It's a day built right into the schedule just to hang out at high camp and let your body adjust to the altitude. The whole thing is designed to be safe, smart, and enjoyable. The beginning of the trek is just this beautiful, gentle transition. You're not immediately climbing a huge peak. Instead, you're walking through landscapes that have been shaped by people for centuries, through the fields and homes of the Cutwall Valley, which has this amazing, unique heritage. And then, everything changes. You leave the last village behind, and you step into a world of giants, a world of massive peaks, ancient glaciers. And suddenly, the incredible Haramosh and Lila peaks are right there in front of you. It will literally take your breath away. You know, an absolutely critical part of this whole experience isn't just the scenery. It's the people, the folks who will guide you safely and share the stories of this incredible place with you. And this is just so important. Your guides aren't just experts. They're locals. They grew up playing on these mountains. This land is in their blood. Their experience goes beyond just knowing the trail. It's a deep, personal connection that makes the journey not only safer, but unbelievably richer. You're going to experience something called Balti hospitality. And let me tell you, this isn't some show they put on for tourists. It's a genuine tradition of welcoming people. Getting invited into a home for tea, that's the kind of thing that transforms a simple trek into a meaningful, unforgettable cultural connection. Now, a question I get all the time, and it's a smart one, is about safety. You know, you're in a really remote area, so let's talk about the support systems we have in place, because I want you to be able to trek with total confidence. It is the most important question, right? And it deserves a really clear answer. So here's exactly how we make sure you have complete peace of mind during the entire adventure. So what all this means is that there is always a strong safety net under you. We've got 24/7 communication for support. Our guides are trained professionals. The itinerary is specifically designed to be safe. We're even working directly with the Ministry of Tourism. Your safety is, without a doubt, our #1 priority. Okay, let's pull this all together. Let's talk about what makes the Haramosh Valley Trek not just a trip, but a truly extraordinary, maybe even life-changing experience. At the end of the day, this trek is for people who want to hear the silence of the mountains. It's for anyone who wants to unplug from all the noise and really connect with a place that very, very few people get the chance to see. It is genuine, old-school exploration. This quote just says it all, doesn't it? This isn't just about walking a trail. It's about stepping into a completely different world, pushing yourself a little, and finding an adventure that's going to stick with you for a long, long time.
The mountains are out there, and they're calling. This is your invitation. The only question left is, are you ready to answer?